In this video, we're looking at percentages. We're going to look at 3 different examples. Each one is slightly different. We've possibly looked at a way of finding percentage before where you divide by 100 and multiply by the percentage. That's applicable here to example 1. I'm just going to show a different way of doing our percentages, which will help you then when it gets to more difficult examples like number 2 and number 3. So we're finding percentages of numbers, but each of the 3 examples are slightly different. So let's take a look at our first example. So example 1 says an iPhone has a price tag of €295. The shopkeeper offers a 12% reduction. What is the sale price of the iPhone? So basically what this question is telling us to do is to take 12% off €295 first of all. So like I said, we could divide by 100 and multiply by 12. Just a slightly different way of laying it out. Let's look at it like this. We have our iPhone, which is worth €295. All in, the value of that iPhone, €295, is worth 100%. That's the total value of the iPhone, 100%. Now, treating the percentage sign like an X in algebra, I'm going to find out what just 1% is worth. What's 1% of €295? So to do that, I'm dividing both sides by 100. So when I divide 295 divided by 100, I'm getting roughly 2.95 €2.95. So 1% is worth €2.95. We're looking for 12%. So to get 12%, I'm basically timesing by 12, so 2.95 multiplied by 12, because that's going from 1% to 12%. So the value of 12% of this iPhone is €2.95 multiplied by 12, which is getting us €35.40. So that's the reduction on the price of the iPhone. Now the question though wants us to find the sale price of the iPhone. So the total price was €295.00. I'm now going to subtract €35.40 from that, which is giving me a sale price of €259.60. That's the new price of this iPhone. Looking over now on example 2, I'm going to do it very similar. The rate of VAT on a watch is 23%. Find the selling price of the watch, which costs €95 excluding VAT. Okay, so we have the price of the watch before the VAT is €95. So it's kind of similar to the first one there with the iPhone. So I'm going to set it up that 100% is the value of the watch, which is €95. I want to basically increase the price of that watch by 23% because the €95 excludes the VAT. So same process again. If I want to find 1%, I divide both sides by 100. So €95 divided by €100, or 100%, is giving me 0.95. So 95 cents in other words. I now want to get to 23%. So in order to get from 1% to 23%, I'm going to times 0.95 by the 23. So I'm multiplying now by 23. So 0.95 multiplied by 23 is giving me €21.85. €21.85. That's the value of the VAT, 23%. The question though wants us to find the selling price of the watch. So I now need to find selling price, which is found by adding the €95, the original cost price, plus the VAT, €21.85. And when I add them together, I'm getting €116.85. That's the price of my watch. Going to scroll over now and look at example 3, which is slightly different. Example 3 says a watch is priced at €311.19, which includes VAT at 23%. Find the cost of the watch before the VAT was added on. So a little bit different now in the way we lay this out. The watch includes the 100%, that's the value of the watch on your wrist, but it also includes the VAT of 23%. So when I'm setting up my first line here, the €311.19, what that is actually equal to is the 100% for the watch and the 23% for the VAT. So in other words, my first line here will be 123% is equal to €311.19. So just have a look at how that's different to example 2. In example 2, it was €100 is equal to 95, but in this one, because it includes the VAT, I have to add the 23 to the 100 to get 123%. We now continue the question in the same manner. In order to get 1%, I'm going to divide both sides by 123, so 311.19 divided by 123. So 311.19 divided by 123 on my calculator is getting me €2.53. So 1% is worth €2.53. I want the cost of the watch before the VAT was added on. So I want basically to find out what's 100% of the watch worth. What's 100% worth? That's before the VAT was added on. So in order to get 100%, I basically need to multiply 1 by 100. That brings me down to 100. So I need to do the same thing on the right hand side, multiply 2.53 multiplied by 100. And that's getting me €253. So the cost of the watch before the VAT was added on is equal to €253. And that's the 3 different examples of finding our percentages. And like I said, there are many different ways of finding the percentage, but this process works in every example, and that's why I've laid it out like this. And it might be best to maybe go with this method in future.